Welcome to a scouting special for the second episode. The Man Mountain himself, Kanga and Diwa, everyone's favourite grandson, Jimmy Warner, back from the dead, Steve Irwin, and its avatar, The Last Airbender, straight from Nando's, Josh Rimmer, just farted in a funeral, Chris Thompson, the second best catmull in the whole of the Northeast, smells the fart in the funeral, Mark Cam, looking like he's staring at a pair of knockers, Mr. Steal Your Girl, Dean Gartic. I'll just call him Dean. Straight from the pizzeria, Ali Bacini. Second best drummer of the Beatles. Future prospect. Haha. Lee told us to go in for this lad.
Yes, I did.
And after the little scouting trip, we are now going to check out who we brought into the club. The few players pied us off simply because of wage demands and telling us my club's crap, which I disagree, but I guess that's here or there. So we'll go with the first player, who we did scout, if you remember this guy, the Italian keeper, or the pizza maker. But yeah, we did bring in this keeper. I feel like this guy is going to be our number one, probably because I've just remembered I didn't sign a second keeper. Some solid stats in kicking, reach, determination. Our next player we brought in is Chris Thompson, another player we scouted. Journeyman striker. For some reason he's got a global 3-match ban, I don't want to know. According to me scout, which obviously my scout is very good, it's Lee, so he's saying he's a good player. So next player, Robbie Loughton. This guy. Yeah, we obviously scouted him. He's pretty decent, to be honest, playing that midfielder role. More of the ball winner. He's got some solid tackling stats, good determination, good bravery, some good teamwork, work rate. He's actually solid in centre mid. He's probably pick of the bunch when it comes to the midfield. Next, we brought in the second best catmull in the whole of the North East, Liam Catmull. Originally was planned to be the first team left back, but that didn't turn out like that. But he will be in and around the squad because he can play left mid, so, and he can play left back, obviously because he's a left back. But he's quite a pacey player with 11 on acceleration and pace, 13 leadership, 14 teamwork, 7 tackling. Not the best defensive fullback, but he could do a job. At this level, you don't need nothing crazy. So next we've got my favourite out of the pick that we signed. Obviously we're scouting this guy, Josh Rimmer. He's actually a solid player, very quick, quite a fit lad. He's 18, 6'2", 12 finishing, 14 flair. I think this guy has potential to be the best striker at the club. You can also, if we ever decide we want to swap out formation, which obviously I haven't shown you the formation yet, but we can play there if we need to. Mark Cam, we also scouted this guy. He's kind of he can play in the midfield and he can drop all the way back into even sweeper, which I've never actually played sweeper on FM before, so you never know. We might try that at some point. Determined lad, good bravery, good leadership, and then that's his standout stats. I don't know if he's going to be playing every game, but I actually think he's captain now I think about it. But yep, vice captain. He might get a game, never know. Danny Bacon, best name ever. This guy I didn't scout, but this guy he's a midfielder by trade, but he can play through the middle all the way to the top, striker, which he's actually a pretty good advanced forward. He can play right wing. Well, he's okay at right wing. He's competent at it. But he is a midfielder by trade. He's off the ball very good. He's got good flair. He's got good technique. So if we need an attacking sub for midfield, he's probably our go-to man. We also scouted this guy, if you remember, the Congolese. Yep, Congolese. He's actually got 2 appearances for his country, so it's a good little thing to have in your team. 6'4", big centre back. Again, he's mentals. He's got good aggression, good determination, good leadership, good teamwork, good work rate. He's got good natural fitness, very strong. He's 14 stone. He's a stocky lad. I'm not sure if I want to use him as my first starting defender, but we'll look into it. Next lad is Steph Frost, which this guy has got, again, good determination, good leadership, good teamwork. So there's a lot of good teamwork in the whole team with good leadership as well, which is kind of a bit silly really because you only need it in 2 players. But this guy does possess a bit of pace with 11, so it's not the worst thing to have. The next person is Lee Booth, who is a fullback by trade, but can also play in midfield. 18 natural fitness, Liam Bridcut-esque. With he does have a fair bit of pace as well with 11. That's never go wrong with that. 10 stone, he's quite a small guy. Probably won't have high strength. 2, yeah, that's pretty much. Work rate with 11, teamwork 14, leadership 13, aggression 12. This, I don't know about, because I don't feel confident playing him in the midfield, but he insists he's good at it, so. But with 2 strength, I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I don't discriminate. So at right back, we have Adam Clough. So this guy looks, I think for this division, he looks insane. Some strong physicals with pace, got good stamina, fitness, good teamwork again, 14. So if you want to play a very passing game with this, with the players I brought in, they have all got high teamwork, good work rate as well, good aggression, and great technique. Which, to be honest, I don't know much about the technique stat. Ashley Thorpe is another, I kind of went in a bit of a fullback tier. I don't know why, I just kept finding better ones and just offering contracts. But again, speed, aggressive, teamwork, you know their business by now when it comes to me fullbacks. Luke Gibson, again, oh no, he's a left mid, sorry. This guy he does very pacey, he's got 12 on pace, so he's quite quick. And in this league, pace is key, which I've learned the hard way. Stamina, he's got 8. Could do, that's a good stat, but I like to my staminas to be in like double digits, 10 preferably, but he's a solid player with a good teamwork and work rate again. So next one is James Kirby, who is going to be the strike partner of Josh Rimmer, who this guy is also tipped to be one of the better players at the club, with 17 natural fitness, Liam Bridcut-esque again, jump and reach of 13, so target man. He anticipates the ball quite well up front for 11. Anticipation is a good stat to have in any position. Defense and strike would be probably the best for it. Flair, so I don't know how important it is, but for a tall striker anyway, because let's be honest, you kind of expect Peter Crouch to be whacking out some flip-flops. Off the ball running, good teamwork, good work rate. First touch 11, dribbling 11, finishing 6. His finishing's not to be the best, but he is playing target man support, so hopefully he can get other people into the game, aka Josh Rimmer. Next player we've talked about is Tom Batten, who, again, a fullback, but this fullback can play left wing back and left mid. But he is 12 free kick taken, which that kind of drew a stone, not gonna lie. 11 long throws, so that also was quite an appealing stat to us. 17 penalty taken, which for a left back is insane. With 11 tackling, 15 natural fitness, so he is actually a well-rounded player. Again, it's just me going on a tear with fullbacks. And the final player I brought in is a centre half by the name of Shaquille Antoine Clark. He's a bit of a small centre half. I have faith in this guy. I can see him doing well for us when called on. He's got good stamina, he's quick, he's defensive stats. 9, that you can't argue with 9, decent. I'm not expecting him to be too good at heads because of his size, but I think this guy's more of like, yeah, he'll run up to your player and make a tackle and run back, while the big defender mark. These are all the ins we got, and we're going to quickly show you the pre-season, how that's went. We've had 2 games. The first was a great 4-1 win against Morpeth. That went very well, 4-1. And then the next one was a 2-1 loss to West Auckland. However, if we click on we did have a very good shots against them, and this layout's disgusting. So I'll have to fix that. But we're gonna first show you the tactics. This is the team we're going to be rolling with. It would be better if I didn't put on a player who's banned. We're going to be starting a goal with our Italian, Ali. Adam Clough starting at right back. Mark McCann at centre back. With Kanga Ndiwa also there. Tom Batten left back. Steph Frost at right mid. Danny Bacon partnering with Robbie Lownton in midfield. Which, if we're looking off these match ratings, they're doing quite well together, so see how that goes. Luke Gibson on the left with James Kirby and Josh Rimmer partnering each other up top. I'm debating if I want to drop Can for Clark. This is the tactical setup that I'm going to try push. It's basically just a simple 4-4-2, a lot of crosses, get me target man into the game, and let the poacher feed off any shots that's been spilled or flipped on by the target man. It's actually probably the most bare bones basic things you can get when it comes to tactics. But so we'll jump into this game against Northallerton, and apparently I'm in row 69, seat 24 in the welfare. That's pretty impressive. So let's have a look. Apparently their manager's 35. I don't know why that's relevant, but it is. Team selections. I'm just going to stick with these lads because I feel like they're going to do it. Let's see what the bookies are saying. Apparently Josh Rimmer's going to be the key man for them. Matthew Calvert, he's alright. Hold on, he's a keeper with 12 penalty taken. What a lad. I always find him quite funny. That's okay, nice enough. And apparently they've got us as favourites. Have a little look at the formations. Lee's telling the lads what to do. And I'm going to give team talk. I'm just going to ask. Lead do it. That's how I do things. We'll start match. So 6 minutes into the game, not much has happened. After I've fixed all my cameras out now, okay, this is the first time I'm starting this layout. It's not too bad, except from why would I want 2 overviews. We'll look at... Tell you what, we'll have Easington Collie's stats. Oh no, I don't want them ones. Match stats, man. I want match stats. That's what I want. So we can have an idea who's playing well in the game. Right, I'm sticking with what we've got set up. So we are seem to be beating them in the possession game. We've had one clear-cut chance to their... they haven't had one, so that's positive. But they are getting more shots off. Everyone's been off target, so this is a bit of a funny one. Because I haven't really tried and tested this formation in these players, so it might take a while to get used to. Tell you what, Lee, get the lads warmed up. Get them out there, and we're going to do it. Northallerton got kick-off. Come on, this is not good enough. We need to be... First game of the season, but we need to be making a statement. We are having chances on target, which I'm happy about, but let's see if we can... Is there anyone who we can bring on to make a tactical sub, which now after looking at them, they're all mainly defenders. I didn't think about this very much. Actually, I'm not bringing anyone in yet. I'll just tell the lads to... I want them to attack. First time this has ever been done on this tactic. Oh, nice little yellow card for Robbie Loughton. I might try... I'm tempted to get him off, I don't know. He is the captain though. Get Lee Booth on. Can Lee Booth play in that position? Lee Booth can play anywhere. Come on, Lee, son. Away. If nothing seems... I'm having chances. Oh, he's a highlight. Oh, it's the Northallerton. They're on the right. Pass the ball into the middle. Gamble walks into the... He gambled. Back to Thirlwell. Thirlwell plays at Davies down the centre. Plays at Stevens. Stevens plays it into Gamble in the box, and he gambles and he scores. I just reused the choke twice, and Joey Gamble has made it 1-0 Northallerton. Damn it! This isn't good enough, Easington. Come on. Right, I'm gonna have to do something now. I want some more direct passing. Come on. Can it be? Come on, Clough with the throw in. Plays it Kirby. Kirby's in the box. Plays back to Clough. Our right back with number 10. Plays it in Kirby, and that was a bad ball. Come on. Still time to get it. Pump it in the box. That's nice. Go on, Kirby. Play it in. Ah, offside, James Kirby. 1-0 loss to Northallerton, first game of the series. I'm not too happy with that. I'll leave this screen on and we'll have a look. Apparently Josh Rimmer had 1 overall chance. Mark Clattenburg had an excellent game in a very low division of football. That's not the start I was looking for, I'm not gonna lie. But if you want to see more episodes of this, guys, please leave a thumbs up.